What's up, everybody? Michael Silva here. You're watching episode 70 of Live Day Trading. Let's get into it. We are here at ticker symbol BA. That's Boeing. And I'm not in a position yet, but I wanted to point this out. We had the market gap down this morning. Now the market's been acting obviously pretty nutso with all these crazy gaps, and then it fills the gap or it closes, lower at the last 30 minutes of the day. It's been acting pretty funky, so I'm not in a trade at the moment, but this is what I'm seeing here. Is there's a gap down, and now it's kind of dead cat bouncing, like it's bouncing up. So what I'm looking for, this was the sign of strength. So we had the gap, okay, the gap down, then we see a sign of strength. Now what I'm looking for is a sign of weakness. I think the market might be heading lower, and this is kind of bouncing up into this 148 area right here. So there's going to be some overhead resistance around that round number. And then also the gap fill is at 149. So I'm thinking that I'll be entering into shares at 148 to 149, this range right here, with a stop loss probably just above it, which is above this yellow line here. This is the yellow, this is a 20 period moving average. But we will see. That could be right here, could be our sign of weakness. The candle closes, we're on the 5-minute time frame, it closes in about 30 seconds, and it does look like this is our sign of weakness. It looks like a reversal candle from a big movement up, but we're gonna give it just a few moments here before entering into the trade, just to get some sort of verification. Now when I look over at the SPY chart, the SPY chart is also running into an area of resistance. The one where the SPY is, I'll actually throw a screenshot up right now. So as you can see on the SPY chart, it is that blue line right there represents definitely an area of resistance, also an extended hours trading. It looked like a big wall there too. So as you can see, this was kind of this looks like it could be a sign that it's slowing down a little bit right now. You can see the long upper wick, but still not ready to jump into the trade at this particular time. I might when it comes to this orange line right here, but let's see here what takes place. A close below the low of this candle could sign some sort of reversal taking place, and we are right above just the VWAP, which can also act as some sort of a support. Okay, so I just went ahead and sold my first lot right there of 150 shares, so I'm shorting it. The lower the stock goes, the better for me. I'm at 146.60. Now, as you can see, of course, it takes up a little bit higher, but that's okay. It did create a lower low right there, and that's why I was entering in, because I thought it might be pulling back a little bit further. But we will see here what takes place. It'd be nice if this candle closes below the low of this one. So I jumped the gun just a little bit, but I'm also planning on scaling in if it reaches up to another level up here. So we'll see how this one plays out. So it didn't close quite below that candle. This could be just it consolidating from its kind of bounce. I would like to see it continue and try to break the low of right here of this candle, which is at basically 146.41. So if this candle can break a new low, and then I wouldn't want to see it go much higher than this candle here, just because then it could potentially break even to the higher highs. So I will have a tighter stop loss at this point in time, and then re-enter back in if it does go higher. But as of right now, I think it does kind of showing signs of weakness right now. So I just bought 50 shares right there. Quick little profit. Still have 100 shares remaining. However, I knew it was going to bounce off that VWAP. So let's see if we can break below the VWAP. Now when I'm looking at the SPY, it's on the 200-day period moving average right now. It's also very similar to this, but it's on that obviously big Godfather moving average. So it might be gearing up for another move. So I'm just being very aggressive right now, taking my shares off the table. I just took another 50 off, so let that load. All right, I just exited the trade. Nice little drop right there. Now this can really go lower. It really has the potential of dropping, but you know what? It's just been a pretty wild market, and it's hard to say exactly, that these patterns hold up. So when I'm shorting, I just got to be very aggressive with my profits. I obviously didn't load the boat too heavy on this. The only thing that we have in the market is our risk. That's the only thing that we can manage. 100%, we can only manage our risk. We can't manage where the trade goes. So you have to manage your trade, not where it goes. You have to manage the trade, manage your risk. And that was a quick $56 profit. I only did 150 shares short. Usually, typically, I'm in the 200 to 500 share sort of range. But I'm not feeling comfortable putting that type of money on the table as of right now. Until I can see some more clarity that takes place. But there we go, $56 for the day. Hope everyone else is having a good day. I think I might go lay down for a little bit because I'm really feeling tired right now. So I will see you on the next episode of Live Day Trading here on Webull. Psha.